All right. Well, good morning, everybody. And let me go ahead and mute y'all here real quick. Oh boy, hang on. You all. All right. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining me. Just kind of on a spur of the moment here. As Dana and I were chatting, I'm having the same conversation over and over. She's like, so am I. I'm like, why don't we get these girls together? We can maximize our time, maximize their time, because I'm going to guarantee someone, if you have a question, someone else wouldn't have even known to ask that question, and we're all going to learn from it. So that we're learning from each other as we figure all this stuff out as well. So we are going to start with, let me give kind of the agenda so you know how long you want to hang out here with me, and if you're watching the recording, how long you're going to be listening for. Dana had a rock star launch party with last week's Facebook Live that I did. So she's going to give you some tips and tricks on maximizing that. And it is not too late. Today is actually the perfect time to be getting people on that call tomorrow, what to do with that. Then I'm just going to do a screen share and walk you through a little bit of the website. If you haven't, y'all, it's like driving a different car, right? And this car has a lot of bells and whistles. And you're going to be so glad at the end that you bought the car with all the upgrades. But if you've been driving a Pinto for a while, not that Premier was a Pinto, that was an awful word picture there. Not that Premier was a Pinto, but the bells and whistles and getting used to it, getting your Bluetooth hooked up on your phone, how to use the GPS, all the whatnots on that. So how to start a new order, the shopping cart feature. Y'all, this is going to be a game changer for us, the shopping cart. But I will tell you, it is a massive learning curve. Do not save learning how to do the shopping cart until you need it. You need to practice that. Carolyn Roland Davis did a fantastic 6-minute video in Team Sparkle on how to use the shopping cart. And she made it look so easy that I didn't even think I needed to practice. So lesson learned from Jill. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the field interface. Then just Jennifer Bond, the National Sales Director, who's been training our team, they call it ITC. We used to call it New Jeweler Orientation. So Introductory Training Class, I think is what it stands for. So I was just going to walk you through the notes on that. So if you already sat through JBo's, we call her JBo, and Jennifer Keller is JK, just to keep all these gens separate here. If you already sat through JBo's ITC class, if you want to hear it again, fantastic. If you need to, get off and actually get something done, that will be fine too. Sound good, y'all? All right. Well, Dana actually has a meeting she's got to get to, so we're going to let her start with how to rock that launch party using tomorrow's Facebook Live. Take it away, Dana. You're on mute, Peach.
You have to unmute me. Okay, I got it. How many of you are like me and you felt like you've been trying to swallow all this information and it's like a fire hose going at you? Yes, it's a lot of information. And Jill and I were talking about that. It's a lot for both of us too. So I have found that the easiest thing to do is to think about it in baby steps. And so normally you don't get all of this information at once. Normally you kind of did maybe a new jeweler orientation and then a launch show, but we can't go out and do a launch show for everybody. We can't do a launch show for anybody in person because of COVID. So I know you are all maybe at different points. How many of you have not received your kit yet? Okay, so how many of you have not ordered your kit yet? Okay, remember the link that you get lasts 1 week. Okay, so if you have not gotten your link, you need to let your upline know. It only lasts 1 week, so you want to get that ordered. And whenever you're ordered, that should be your first step right now. Something to concentrate on is getting your link and ordering. Remember that the catalog that's online is actually the catalog from the spring because they couldn't do a fall catalog. So there are some things that are no longer available, and they have actually made a great link for you guys. So if you are shopping and you find that there's some things that you don't find you can't get on your link that you really liked. Maybe it was in the catalog, maybe somewhere else. Park Lane is protecting you, because if they have limited supply or it's about to retire, you can't get it. And if you really love it and want it, get it with your free jewelry from your launch show, or get it when you win. They have so many opportunities to win jewelry, but don't panic about not getting it right now, because they're trying to protect you. You don't want a bunch of stuff in your kit that's going to retire. So just know that that catalog is a spring catalog. The fall, but there's extra stuff on the website because the fall line could not be photographed because of COVID. All right. So there are 3 real big things that you need to concentrate on right now. And the first one is to order your jewelry. So get your link, order your jewelry. The second one is the launch show. And it is not too late, exactly like Jill said. We would love to do one for each of you, but it's not possible. And at first, when I first signed up, I told Jill, I'm just going to take it slow. I'm not really going to do a whole lot right now. I've got quite a bit going on. How many of you said the same thing when you got started? Okay, everybody kind of said the same thing. I'm just going to go slow. Jill said, I'm going to do a soft launch. I said, probably February before I can get going. And then I looked all over, checking things out. And there are so many great specials for customers, so many great incentives and promotions for you guys, that I was like, okay, wait, if I wait, I might miss out on all of this. I don't know what's going to be around in February. So this is why we're like trying to do as much as we can for you guys right now, is because you need to get going, because what you can offer your customers right now and suddenly make them loyal to you and to Park Lane because of what you can offer them, there is no reason why you don't take advantage of this right now. Now, if your life is super busy, crazy, that just means you text less people about watching the launch show. Jill's doing it for you. You don't have to do it. Just talk to less people and say, hey, I'm getting ready to start this. I want your opinion. People are more likely to do something for you if you ask them for a favor than if you ask them to shop, basically. So I can say from Premier, we used to say, here's the website, go shopping, fill your cart, press order. We're going around it from a different perspective. So the way that it worked for me, I thought I was going to start really slow. I texted about 20, 25 people. Notice I said texted. I did relationships, friends, family, past really good customers. But if you don't have a customer base, just do friends and family. You have to start with your warm market. So you're just going to have to suck it up and ask for, be excited about it, but ask them, when you ask them to do something for you, they suddenly feel extra special and they want to do it. So I personally just asked them if they would watch this and tell me what they think of this jewelry. Give me their opinion. I called them, will you be my sparkle spy? And if you want my exact verbiage, it was both in Jill's Sparkle Messenger group and Dana's Sparkle Messenger group. Y'all, everything's in there. So just scroll up and you'll be able to see it. But I just said, people were so disappointed when Premier closed. And so I'm looking for something to fill that need for my friends and customers. Would you take a look at this and let me know what you think? I just want you to make a list of items that you like and give me your opinion. Y'all, I had a large percentage of the people, I'm not a numbers person, so I didn't go back and count, but a large percentage of them said, sure, I'll watch. And so if I got 15 that said that they would watch, maybe only 10 would actually send me their list. So when you're thinking about how many people you want, realize that a portion are going to say yes, and then another portion are going to actually be able to watch on that day. So the first thing is to ask them to watch, to give you their opinion. I even told some of my girls, they've already ask them to help you pick what's going to go in your kit. And if you've already gone live and showed that you've gotten your kit, just ask them what could you put in your traveling boutique. Okay. And then notice text or Facebook Messenger. Text is the best because it shows the sign of a relationship. They're more likely to see it and they're more likely to respond. If you feel comfortable, even a voicemail on Facebook Messenger is better, then please do not go to the link to the Facebook group and just hit invite this person, invite this person. What do you do when you get those? You just ignore them, right? So why are you going to do that? Don't do that because it doesn't work. You really need to ask them first if they are going to, if they could watch. And then once they say yes, if you go into the group and you press invite, at the very top of that invite section is copy link. Actually copy that link and then text it to them and say, here is the link. Just click join. And then you'll be able to see the live tomorrow. I'll remind you. Okay. So that way they don't have to go find a Facebook notification. It is written right there for them. And they can just simply click on it and join. I will suggest that if you are going to send them that link, that you do go in and invite them once they say yes. Otherwise, it's like waiting for your approval. So when I went in to click invite, I invited them and then I copied the link and I sent it to them. And then you don't have to wait for approval. Okay. Then once they've sent you you've sent the link, it's time to remind them. And I don't remind them, you know, hours and hours and hours before. A few hours before is fine because they will forget again. So I just send them a reminder. Hey, I just wanted to remind you that the live is at 4 o'clock. Mine was at 2, so I'm saying 2. The live is at 4 o'clock, and ask just have a piece of paper and pencil ready because I really just want you to make a list of your top 10 favorites or top 10 things you like and star or heart your 5 favorites. And why do you want to do that? Because you want a full list of what they like. And if they give you their 5 favorites and you put their 5 favorites in a cart with the specials that are going on and send it to them, they're more likely to get the whole cart with the specials that are going on right now. What is one of the specials? One of those is if they spend $60, they're going to get an item 200 and under for $25. And then when they do that, this is the BOGO special. It actually unlocks the door for them to get an item $100 and under for free. So Jill's going to show you how it works in the cart, but it's not just the 2 and 4, buy 2, get 4 half price. That BOGO is so great that people are buying the whole cart because it's the psychology of shopping. So in the past, we used to send them the website and said, you fill your cart. Now you really don't want to do that because they don't know what the specials are and the cart is not as good as you actually putting things in the way that you want them to get them the best deal. It will do the 2 at the 2 cheapest at half price and the 4 biggest at half price. The 2 smallest at full price and the 4 biggest at half price. But it doesn't really pick the 25 and 10. You need to be doing that. So I think it's genius that we just ask them for a list. Nobody is intimidated to write a list. People are intimidated to put it in a cart. So if you get them to send you a list, then you put it in the cart and you share it with them. They have to put all their name and address and their payment information, but y'all, they're just buying what you put in the cart. So when you remind them, ask them to have a piece of paper and a pencil, write their top 10 favorites and star the 5 that is their most favorite. Do not send the catalog or the website. If you send the catalog, they will not watch the live. They will not hear the specials. And they're probably just going to say, oh, it's too expensive. This is a lot more expensive than Premier was. But if they can actually listen to Jill talk about the specials, they're like, oh, well, this isn't so bad. So I told them in return for actually watching this, I was going to allow them to shop at half price, $25 and free. So, just it kind of encouraged them to watch it. Then they heard the specials. I did a drawing for being on time and actually watching and telling me hello when they came on. And I did a drawing for the people who sent me their list. Okay. So send you the list. And when I get the list, oh, by the way, whenever I sent them to remind them about this, once that the live came on and they said hello and I said hello back to them on that live, then at that point is when I'm going to start sending the catalog, and I'm going to send the website, but I'm going to send the website making sure that it says Dana Stylist at the top. You're shopping with Dana Doherty and you're shopping for this particular show. Okay. So once Jill's going to show you how to do an order, start an order, and make sure that that's written at the top. If it's not, then when they shop and they pay for it, it's going to go, you're going to get the credit for it, but it's not going to go in your show. So you won't get the hostess benefits. So make sure that you have that at the top, and Jill's going to show you how to do that. And then I actually just go up and copy the URL, and that's how I send them my link. So here's a shopping link, and here's the catalog, because I prefer to look at a catalog so that I can see it on people. Okay. So I send them that, wait till it's over, and they send me their list. And if they, then I'm going to actually say, I knew we would love some of the same pieces. So qualify that they have sent you their list in their opinion. And because the reason you're asking them is because you value their opinion. So qualify that. And then actually say, do you want me to put some of these things in a cart for you so you can see the specials and how you can get some of it half price and free? And not one single person said no. Now, there were some who said, I really can't afford to buy anything right now, but nobody said no, don't put it in a cart. Okay. So Jill's going to show you how to put it in a cart. If they did not watch it live, you can copy the link of the live. Okay. So where Jill actually went live, you can click the three little buttons and you can copy that link. And you can send it to people and say, I'm sorry you didn't get to watch it live, but here it is. Once you watch it, send me your list. I still don't send them a catalog, and I still don't send them my link until they told me they've watched. Okay. Because if they don't watch it, it's no use for you to send the catalog yet. And there's a way to copy that link. And you just have to kind of go in and play with things. Jill and I don't really know how to do anything. We just played enough until we figured it out. One night we were on the phone until 12:30. Well, look, if you push this button, then this happens. Oh, you should have. My husband was laughing at us talking about it because we were like, oh, look at what it does now. Oh, look at what it, but you can't push anything and totally mess it up. Right, Lisa? Yes, Lisa said yes, because we have learned to push buttons. All right, so you just have to try it. So just try it. All right. I promise you can't mess up your website by clicking on the buttons to find out. And lastly, once I sent them the cart, most of them responded within a few minutes, but I always remind them, hey, if you put 5 things on the cart and 2 of them, one is 25, one is free, 2 are full price, 1 is half price, they still have 3 more things they can get at half price. So when I send that card, I say, here it is. You can add or subtract, but remember, you still have 3 items at half price. And sometimes they added, sometimes they subtracted, but I said, if you change anything, let me know, because I want to make sure you got the best deals. So sometimes they just snapped a picture of the changes they made, sent it to me, and I kind of played around in the cart with it. So Jill's going to show you how to do that. And lastly is, no matter what, I followed up with each person. If they are important enough that you wanted their opinion, then you really need to follow up whether they watched or not. But if they answered yes, that they were going to watch, and they didn't watch that day, they're still important enough for you to follow up and say, I'm sorry you didn't get to watch. Here's the link. And then if you send them the link to watch, go back and follow up and say, did you get a chance to watch? I just want to make sure I can get you in on the specials before they go away. Okay. Do I have any questions? I tried to give you a lot of information in a few minutes, but y'all, it is not too late to say, hey, they're showing this off tomorrow. I need your opinion. I need to know what to put in my traveling boutique. I want you to be my sparkle spy. I value your opinion. Y'all, you can send that today and they can watch it tomorrow at 4. Kim, unmute yourself, Kim.
Okay, I'm doing my first Facebook show, not a launch show. So you had said don't give your link to the catalog on your launch show. Would that go with the Facebook show as well?
You're not dealing with people you know in that Facebook
Correct.
show, so that
Correct.
opinion's going to be yours. Okay.
Okay.
I haven't done my Facebook show yet. I've only done a launch show, so I haven't really thought that through yet, Kim. But for this launch show, dealing with people I know, I would not sing the catalog or the link until then. And the same might be true is that I wait to post the catalog and the link till after I do my live.
Okay, because the show actually starts tomorrow. But I was going to I'm kind of following what Jill did for her launch show, which was the day before, welcome them, give them a little bit about Park Lane and the guarantee. And then tomorrow, do the 2 hours we start, 14 minutes we start, and then the specials, and then go live and show them the stuff and explain how they can get those specials. And then on Monday, kind of wrap it up, and then Tuesday, finalize it all. So like I said, I was just wondering if I should wait.
I probably would tell my hostess I'm waiting to post the link to shop and the catalog until after I do my live, so I can explain to everybody how they get it free, because that's what they really want. They just want to look at the catalog or be able to shop on the website. And if they do that before they know the specials and understand them, they're going to either not watch the live because they're going to say it's too expensive, or they're just going to, that's what they want, is to see the jewelry.
It's
so
kind of the
I want
same
them
as,
to see the jewelry.
Yeah, it's the same as at a personal show. They get the catalog and then they don't pay attention to you.
That's
Okay.
right. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Somebody else have a question? Nope. Oh, y'all are good. Either I explained it well or y'all are just good. You know what? I think you having all of this experience from Premiere, you are not coming at this as fresh as you might be if you had never done anything with Premiere. So I want to encourage you that although it feels overwhelming right now, you know what to do. You wouldn't be where you are, and you wouldn't even have considered doing Park Lane and going this fast if you didn't already know how to do everything. I watched the thing that Jill was talking about with J-Bo, and I'm like, man, the jewelers have gotten this information for years. You guys know how to do this. What we want to show you is how to get started. So 3 things that you need to work on right now before I turn it over to Jill. 1, get your jewelry ordered or your link in. Make sure you're getting that link and your jewelry ordered. 2, do your launch show. And y'all, I don't care if you invite 5 people tomorrow. Invite somebody to watch that show. I got so excited by just asking a few people to be my sparkle spy and tell me if they even liked Park Lane jewelry, what they thought of the quality. And my show with 10 people turned out to be $2,200. When was the last time you had a $2,200 home show? Now, you don't have to have a $2,000 show. If all you need right now to be qualified is $1,000. And y'all, that includes both the commission part and the non-commission part. And you have 5 weeks to do it. So don't panic. The only reason why we're doing it now for you is because A, it's easier to do it for everybody at one time. B, the great customer specials that you can offer. Then see if you happen to get to 1,000 before the 13th, you're going to get with the Rich Rewards Club $250 in free jewelry. So that new jewelry, and you have 60 days to use it. So that new jewelry that's coming out later in the month, there you go. That's what I'm going to use mine on. Plus, your hostess benefits are going to allow you to get some more jewelry now. And there's all these little extras that Park Lane, if I even tell you again, you're going to feel like the fire hose. So the 13th is your goal, but it's not your deadline. Okay. The 13th is your goal, but ultimately you have 5 weeks from your first retail of any kind to hit your $1,000 to be qualified. And why do you want to be a qualified recruit? For you, it means that it's actually done and out of the way so I can worry about the rest. But also it kind of puts you in for several contests and things that are coming up. But mostly it's for your jeweler. It's an incentive for you. I mean, your sponsor. It's an incentive for your recruiter or your sponsor or your manager, whatever you want to call it, to help you get started right now and get qualified. So there are advantages for you. The main advantage is for your sponsor and your recruiter, and she will not beat you with a wet noodle if you cannot get it done. But our goal is to help you get where you want to be. So if you want those incentives and you want to do it, even though you said you didn't want to do anything right now, you wanted to wait till later, believe me, it is to your advantage to go ahead and do it. It really is. Judy's laughing over there because we all said the same thing. We weren't going to start until later. So hopefully that helps you. The third thing to do is keep telling people about Premier right now, because this kit special is phenomenal. I'm sorry, Park Lane. Everybody heard me. Everybody did this. It was the funniest thing on Zoom. Hey, after 25 years of saying the other, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Or you wouldn't have put your hands over. But I think the quality jewelry, Amy did an unboxing last night. She was so excited with the quality of the jewelry. So be telling people about that. The kit special is just an extra. And I'm not saying tell them everybody so that they won't be your customer and they'll buy a kit. Because if they don't get qualified, it doesn't really count for you for anything. But if you get 2 qualified recruits, that is one of the first steps in getting in with the trip, the contests and the trips, is having 2 recruits. So if you have 1, get 1 more before it's over. If you have none, start telling people about it, okay? Because with this kit special, y'all, if you're excited with your kit, tell people you can't believe the quality of this jewelry. Tell people you can't believe the customer specials. Let them know, okay? All right, that's your 3 things. Who feels a little better? All right, good. It makes me feel better to know y'all feel a little better. Now, here comes the technical part. And remember, I'm too short for the technical part. So Jill.
Wow, how did we divvy up this little segment there, Dana? Dana gets the fun stuff and I get the almost nearly as fun stuff, right? Oh gosh,
That's
Dana,
only
thank
because I can't cart share.
you. Oh my gosh.
I can't screen share. Sorry about that.
Oh, you can't screen share. Okay. So let me go to share screen real quick here. And let's see. All right. So first we're going to talk about setting up an order. And for those of you who've already done this, and those of you who haven't, y'all, it's pretty straightforward. So you're going to see here, can we see my screen? Just give me a,
Yes.
let me give me a, okay. So I've logged into my account, obviously. So this is your dashboard, what you're going to see when you first log into your back office. So we're going to talk about your back office. This is what you see. And then we're going to talk about your front office, which is what your customer sees. Like if your customer walks into your store, what they see. So this is what you see in your back office. So you're going to want to set up your launch party with the link, because you want people shopping on that link. So you're going to click on orders, start new order. I know it's a little complicated. Order, start new order. Now you're going to see here, you're going to put in your host information. Whatever you put in the hostess first name, hostess last name, when they go to shop, and it to are, you know, are you shopping on a show? Any shows that you have here, that's exactly how she's going to see it. So if you put Kim Banta, that's what she's going to see on there. Now, I put, just for me to keep things straight, I put Jill, and then in last name, Launch Party. My last name was Launch Party, Jill Launch Party. So then I could see it up in the corner when I was sending that link. This is the link for my launch party going on. So your shipping address is going to be different as you go. All right, get it, all this information in there. So I'm going to go back to one of my other shows because I don't want to start another show here to kind of show you. So back on orders, you can see, so here's the shows that I've got going on here right now. So go to continue, and this is how you go back in. So I can see Tracy. Tracy was my first roommate in college. Y'all, we have not spoken since, and then she left the academy. We haven't spoken since our sophomore year of college, which was more than 30 years ago. It was so crazy. We spent an hour on the phone together. It was so fun to reconnect with her, and reminded me how much I love the relationships that this business allows and encourages and fosters relationships. Anyway, so so even though all of these are grayed out, once you get all the show info in, it essentially unlocks all of those. So your share info, this is the link. You're just going to copy and share that link. Boom. So I've already given this link to Tracy for her party. Now they've got all these little fancy bells and whistles down here. I have not tried to do any of those. I think like the SMS blast, actually I did try that with my two best friends and my husband, but you have to physically enter their phone numbers in, which is already on your phone. I can't remember my best friend's phone number, but she's in my phone, right? So I don't know why you would want to use these, but maybe that was old school when they didn't have the phone capabilities. Then, oh, sorry, your customer details. Customer details, you're going to see right over here. All right. Okay, I just found some. Okay. This order should not be in there. All right, I must have done something wrong. So you're going to see all the customers that have shopped on her party. And so we know the magic number is 10. So I love that. Women understand that way better than percentages. And so that's one of the reasons that Park Lane has the get 10 orders. Now it's $40 per order versus have this much in sales and then get this percentage. And I understand percentages. I have a master's degree in math. Most American women don't. So the counting, are we at the 10 customers yet, and helping her, coaching her to get those 10 customers in there. So should someone message you and old school, hey, Kim, I just don't want to mess with that website. Here's my list, order it for me. You can go in your back office and put the order in right here for her. You click to choose, it's going to add the item. If there is a gold, silver, rose gold option, that you're going to see this, a little drop down arrow that you have to pick, and it won't let you move from the page until you do. No idea what gift card selection is. The monthly special, that's all those little spend 40, get this item for 10 or 15 or whatnot. And if you need to add another row, you can. So let's say she wants 7 of those monthly specials. And that what's neat is she doesn't have to spend 40 and just get one. She spends 40 and it unlocks all those monthly specials for her. So I've already been thinking about teacher presence and whatnot. Kim, go ahead.
Just a reminder, you have to have name, address, phone number, email, or it's not going to save anything, which I found a little frustrating. But if you're entering a customer, make sure you have all this information on their wish list before you go in, or it's not going to save it. Yeah, just an FYI.
Okay. Thank you, Kim. Absolutely. All right. So the half price bonus items, the get 2, the 25 and free, whatnot. And then you're going to see down here where you can enter in either her customer credit card or bulk credit. What bulk credit does, so let's say she gave you a check or a cash. Check or a cash. I'm only 1 cup of coffee in, y'all. If she gave you cash or check. Don't laugh at me, Stacy, whatever, even though I'm 2 hours ahead of you. So if she gave you cash or check or Venmo or whatnot, then at the end, when you submit the show, you're going to have to run it through on your credit card, is how that's going to work. If she decides to do a Sparklebox subscription, remember Sparklebox, we don't make commission on, that goes into our non-commission sales. And then future, if she booked a show, then saving customer details. Now here's one of the perks of her ordering from the front office, or you going in the front office for her and ordering. So I did that for a couple of my customers versus putting it in the back office. I love this about Park Lane. As soon as you click submit, it charges her credit card and it starts processing that order immediately. It does not wait for the show to close to process the order. So that is huge. So you could leave the show open, boom, she's the first one to order. She could have her jewelry before you even close the show. If you put it in the back office, it does not charge her credit card until you submit the show. All right, and I can only see Kim, Lisa, and Stacy. So if y'all have a question, unmute yourselves and ask away, okay?
I have a
Hostess detail.
question.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I don't understand what the monthly special is and how you get to see that.
So if you go, that's although like right now, is it the confetti sale? If you go on the front of Park Lane and go, is it the holiday sale or confetti countdown?
Oh, okay. Those are.
Right. So these are all the, I mean, look at that Mary necklace. Isn't that gorgeous? And I love how whenever
Wow.
you hover over, it opens it with a picture of her wearing it. Oh my goodness. So Lacey, and then you scroll up here and you can see $12 with a $40 purchase.
Oh, okay. Now
So
I know
these are kind
that.
of fun. There you go. So some of the pieces I ordered in my kit, go up here to the search bar. Like I had ordered glimmer, and gosh, it would have been nice to know on my launch party, that set of glimmer earrings is $15 right now, y'all. If she puts $40 in her cart. Now in her cart is her net sales. So full price, half price items need to add to 40. And so you better believe I'm talking about the glimmer earrings tomorrow, $15.
Okay.
Kim.
Do we want to mention this sale before we do? I mean, there's the 2 and 4, then there's the 60, then there's the 90. Do we want to really push the 40 or do we want to push the 2 and 4? I mean, it gets confusing. There's so many specials. Do you know what I mean?
I think it depends. If you are going the Dana route of you're my Sparkle Spy, then it's not about them shopping. It's about them being a Sparkle Spy. If you're like, hey, oh my gosh, look at all these specials, y'all come take a look. So I think it depends on what you're doing with that. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
I just have a minor goal to reach. So
I know you do. I know you do. So you want sales. At this point, I don't need you spying. Or maybe you've asked for sales and haven't gotten a response. So now just ask for spies.
yeah. Okay, thanks. Got it.
Sure. All right, so here's a little fun thing I learned. I'm on my laptop, obviously. This little button here lets me log in to my back office. Oh, do y'all see that little magic? That only took me like a week to find out. Kind of exciting. So that's, let me go back. Okay, real quick, back to these orders. Continue on, Tracy. Now, remember, it has to get to at least $300 for her to get to have hostess benefits. And it either you have to kind of, I wish there was a place on that front page that like kind of told, hey, here's the retail of your show right now. And it's $300 net. So those little $25, the little monthly specials, those don't count toward this. Needs to be at least 300 net. So I went to enter hostess details and it's like, sorry, you have to have $300 net to add your hostess order. So And then last but not least, hang on, you're gonna see, why are we in battery saver mode? Oh, hang on a second, y'all. Why are we in battery saver mode? Hang on, my laptop doesn't want to. My dog likes to sleep under my desk. Oh, there we go. And she unplugs my computer. All right, last but not least is going to be this review and checkout, which you're not going to see anything in there, but it's going to give you a breakdown of everyone who's ordered, what the show total is. You know, this is kind of exciting. I had entered Laura Young's order. I thought I entered it on my launch party, and then I couldn't find it. So it's kind of exciting that I'm finding it here on Tracy's party. So I re-entered it on my launch party, so I better delete this one or she's going to get double dipped there of jewelry. So, but you'll see all of it here. Retail, the credits, that's the hostess amount of free stuff, what your net sales were from the party, what your non-commission sales were from the party, and keeping track of those numbers specifically. And then down here where you'll go in and enter your credit card. Now remember, with Park Lane, we get paid weekly. So if the show submits by Wednesday at midnight, you're going to get an email on Friday with the breakdown, and they'll deposit it in your bank. The money usually lands there Monday or Tuesday. If you do not submit the show, even though the orders have been processed and shipped, you won't get paid on those. So you don't get paid till the show is submitted. So getting in your head, this is your work week. Your work week is Thursday to Wednesday. So those shows you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you wrap up, you submit, payday. Now, it obviously, as soon as you hit submit, it's going to go into that next week's pay period. Any questions on that order?
Jill, this is Kristen.
Yes.
Okay, just a reminder that on Hostess, when you're closing out on your Hostess, especially if it's someone else other than yourself, because of the Fast Five, where they can get extra jewelry based on their having the amount and so forth. If you offer that item and stuff, it would be best that we as the jeweler pay for that, and then have your hostess any of the extra specials that they wanted for their hostess prizes, like extra half off items or whatever. They Venmo you or send you a check for the difference, so they're not charged for that Fast Five special deal. I hope that makes sense.
So with the Fast 50s, so typically a hostess gets 2 Fast 50s. And you as the stylist get to decide how she wins them. So think of those as like our bonuses that we had in Premiere, you know, the hostess bonuses that she could earn in Premiere. So, which we didn't have any, like, we couldn't decide what they were for. So with those Fast 50s, and it seems in Park Lane, it's about half and half, whether the hostess pays for those or the stylist pays for those. Now, what I'm doing is, if you text me within 30 minutes of the launch party that you want to have a show, I'm going to give you an extra $100 worth of free jewelry with a qualifying show, is what I say to them. So I'm going to take care of the $20 for those 2 Fast 50s at her show. And my theory on that, I'm not buying gas. I'm not stopping at Starbucks. I'm not going through the Wendy's drive-through on the way home. It's saving me money and calories. It's very exciting. It's a really good $20 to spend to invest in that party. So, but you can, it sounds like half and half. You know, tell the hostess, hey, you'll get another, for just $20, you'll get another $100 in jewelry. Right now with the 5 Fast 50s, those cost us $4. And when you open that hostess tab, you're going to see where you click the bubble of which one. All right, well, let's talk about cart share here quick a minute. So cart share, oh boy. All right, so cart share, I want to go to my Park Lane. Jill Ross, you want to go to your front office. So now the launch party has finished. and people are sending you wish lists. So here's, I had a little epiphany as I was having a panic attack, not a full-blown one, but a partial one, partial panic attack of I had told them, send me your wish list within 30 minutes of the launch party, and I'm going to do a drawing, and someone is going to win a jewel bracelet. So that really beautiful, I think it's a Tiffany knockoff bracelet. Someone's going to win. I'm going to do a drawing out of those wish lists for that bracelet. And I was like, oh my goodness, I've got to get these carts out. I was thinking I had to get them in the carts within 30 minutes. No. These are your friends. Remember back to your launch party with Premiere, your training show? These are your friends. These are the people that love you extra. They're going to have some grace for you. So if it takes you 24 hours to figure out how to share the cart, it's not going to be the end of the world. So right there, I was like, oh, I didn't promise to get them a card. I just promised to get them in the drawing. So right there, take a little breather. But now someone has sent you their wish list. She's put hearts next to her favorite 5. Dana, that's stinking brilliant. Oh my gosh. I had carts with 10 in there and it was a $300 cart. But you saved $400, but I wish I would have known the 5. So especially now when you don't know the prices of the jewelry and whatnot, with this BOGO special, like Dana was saying, the system knows which are the 2 least expensive to be full price and the 4 most expensive to be half price, but it doesn't know which $200 item to make for 25, and it doesn't know which $100 item to make for free. So that's where we get to play with this a little bit. So what I did, so first you want to make sure that you're shopping not only on your page, but with your launch party. So you're shopping with Jill Ross launch party, or whatever hostess it is that you're working with. Shopping with a party, click here and you can see my shows that I have open, and she would click Tracy Haskell's show. If it's just somebody randomly you're not putting in on a show, you obviously it's just going to go into you, no big deal. So we're going to go in here and let's say she said she wants the Juliet necklace, and you don't know the prices yet, and we don't have catalogs in front of us. So you're just gonna pull up Juliet, and I went through a whole bunch of scratch paper, y'all. Pull up Juliet. She wants it in silver. I write Juliet $28. I'm gonna add it to the cart. I'm gonna continue shopping. She wants the Twizzler earrings. You guys, these, oh my gosh, they're so cute. The Twizzler earrings, she wants them in silver. Don't you love how many pieces have mixed metals? Now, you have to have at least $60 in your cart net before it opens up this redeem customer special for 25. But let's say we don't know yet what we're gonna do here. So we're just gonna continue shopping, and we're gonna add, she wants that olive necklace. I don't have this one yet. I just ordered it. I'm so excited. We're at $184. You're like, holy smoke-alicious. That's definitely going to be her $25 item, but we're just going to put it in her cart right now. And we're going to continue shopping. And we're going to get her the matching olive earrings. You guys, these like are stop. Oh, I could have just done it right there. These are, my battery is low. Okay. Hey guys, I need help real quick a minute. And we're going to add the olive earrings to the cart. Now we're going to take a look at the cart. And we're going to be like, all right, I'm going to move you guys over here so I can see my cart. We're going to wrap this up, obviously, because my computer's about to, I don't know why it's not charging. Hang on a second, y'all. Boys, come help me. Caleb, Andrew, come help me. There's something, why is it not charging down? I had it plugged in. My technical team here. All right, so here we've got our cart, and we're like, okay, Twizzler Juliet, obviously full price. Well, we're definitely gonna make, now see how the system made her olive necklace half and her olive earrings half. But we're gonna make, it's still telling me battery low, honey. Is the thing not on? Oh, ding dang. Nope, it's not charging. My computer does not like share cart. Oh, it's charging. Andrew's my technical genius. Every home needs a technical genius. All right, say hi to everybody. They can't see you. There's my technical genius. Thank you, sweetheart.
Hi, Andrew. Thank you.
Whew, I was sweating. Okay. All right. So, all right. So here I'm going to go to my little cart. I got my little shopping bag there. And I've decided, okay, definitely that olive necklace is going to be my $25 item, and my olive earrings are going to be my free item, right? Do we all see how we're going to do that? So now you can even go down here. Dana showed me this one. See that little black button at the bottom that says special offers? Look at all these fun little special offers we got down here, and we want to spend $60. And all these little symbols is because Park Lane has franchises in places that use that kind of money. All right, so now we're going to shop those specials. So we're going to put that olive necklace for sure. And look at what price it made it. I gotta move you guys over. It's $25. Exciting. So we're gonna add that olive necklace to the cart. Now we're gonna redeem that customer special for free. And we're of course gonna get her those olive earrings. You guys, I had a gal put in 3 orders with me last week because of this special. Look at olive earrings for free. We're gonna add that to the cart as well. Now we're going to view our cart. Now the key here is we've got a couple duplicates in our cart here. So we're going to see the olive that's at half price. Well, we don't want a half price olive. We're just going to delete it. And we don't want a half price olive earrings. Now, oh, look at this. The olive earrings right now are unavailable, but ETA January 21st. So you'd want to let her know, hey, they're in your cart, they're free, it's gonna take a couple weeks to ship because we're low stock. All right, so we're gonna delete that. You don't want the half price one. Okay, so spend $30 more to unlock free shipping. So she has to hit 90 net for full price, half price items in order to get free shipping. Otherwise it's $7, period. And it's always direct ship unless you physically go in and put the hostess's address in. I love that. All right, so we just go check. We've got a Twizzler full price, Juliet full price, olive 25, olive earrings at 0. And now, keep moving y'all around. We're gonna share this cart. And to keep all of our carts separate, we're gonna share this cart, and this cart is going to Kim Banta cart. And then we're going to click on save. Oh gosh, I have to keep moving you guys around. So we're going to click on save. And right here, click on that URL. It automatically copies it. And here's, I'm like, I want to be entering these orders on my laptop, not on my phone. How am I going to get it to her? Well, then I just opened up my Facebook on boom, and I could go right into here. I look her up on Messenger, and I'm able to messenger her. I could put that little look at, I could share that cart right there. Oh, that's a great, now you guys can all see what it's going to look like on your end when you get it. So I just shared a great cart with you.
Hold on, let me make sure it's really there. It's there. Holy moly.
So that was a little hack I found the other day. I'm like, well, that's brilliant. All right. So, and you're, yay. So you're going to see all of these different looks I did for people, and just go. So you've got to show all the wish lists are coming in. And of course, now Phyllis is like, oh, Jill, go ahead and let's change this. Let's change that. Well, I can go over here to, we see Phyllis, so I can look at it, put my little eyeball on it. It's going to pull up Phyllis Wilson cart share. Oh, look at the Juliet, the Whisper, the Miracle. Jill, go ahead and do this, do that, whatnot. And I can share cart with her again. Look at all these share carts I did. I can, so I need to go in here and view the cart to actually open it to make any changes. Then I can make the changes, share the cart back to her. She'll go in, she'll enter her shipping, her payment, boom, it's done. The other thing I love with this share cart, you know how like we'll put a graphic, like I'm probably gonna take a cute picture of me wearing this today, and I'll pop it up on my social media, and I could build a cart, Jill's January 9th look, boom, and all they have to do. So I posted a graphic of this with the link to that cart, and they just click on the link and boom, they can order the jewelry that I'm wearing. Does that make sense? Like from like, if you want to take it to that level of, or whatever social media graphic, there's probably way cuter pictures and better quality pictures than I could take in the set. Boom, and pop that in your social media. So the endless on this. All right, well, I'm going to stop.
Hey,
sharing.
Jill, can I ask you, can I say something?
Of course.
One of the things, notice guys, that what she did is instead of her putting all the information in the back office, is she sends the cart to them and they put the information in. And that way you don't have to worry about charging them. You don't have to worry about putting in their name, their number, their phone number. You're just dealing with the actual jewelry and it goes back and forth. So that's why I'm saying coming from the wish list there, instead of coming from the other way where they were looking at the website and putting their own stuff in the cart and then trying to, this way you're coming from the other direction, and it's a lot more helpful. It works better. Jill, can you show them how to get to their looks after they've already been done?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so to get to your looks, so you're going to
Can we go back just a minute, Jill?
go ahead.
And when you send the cart through cart share to them, how it automatically pops up to enter their address and stuff
When they
I
hit
think-
secure checkout.
when they hit secure. So if they're okay with everything, then we just tell them hit secure checkout, enter your information in, it's a go. Okay,
Yep.
Thank you.
How to get to your carts. So I just went in. So then the other thing is, now you want to make a new look. You've got to go down here. You got to empty the cart. So make sure you empty your cart every time before you start the next look. And boom, you're gonna, how do I go back to those carts?
Jill, if you go to tools, you have to log in.
Oh, go, okay. Look at this, we're just all learning all kinds of awesome stuff from each other. Go to
Now
tool.
go to tools, manage my looks down at the bottom.
Oh,
And there they are on the right-hand side.
Holy crap. Oh, sorry.
The only way I learned that is because I played with it and played with it and played with it. And I watched Team Sparkle. So I'm telling you, if you do those two things, you can find anything. And if I can do it, remember, I'm so technically challenged that I'm height challenged too.
so that gone are the days of binge watching Netflix, y'all. You're binge watching Team Sparkle. Honestly, I mean, bless Team Sparkle's heart, but we are just bumbling along. I would binge watch you the Park Lane social stylist community, or Park Lane stylist community. Oh my goodness, they're top people. It looks like almost every day somebody's going live in that group. If you didn't hear the story about how I almost killed myself on a treadmill, but I learned how to do a really great Facebook show. So Tish Mefford's Facebook launch party. All right, so real quick, let's just talk this field interface. This is where all of the important stuff is. And so it does the little drop down there, but you actually want to click on it. And look at all this stuff in here. You guys, so much great information in here. If you haven't registered for Sparkle Convention, please do. That's going to be the best $59 you spend, especially now. Dana and I are talking, something I did with the team when we did Premier's virtual rally was after every session, we just jumped on Zoom and it had a little quick chat about what we heard, or just to get the team excitement. I mean, that was my favorite part of rally, was always hanging with you guys. So to get a chance to do that. So we'll send details out on that. But just play around in here, the different specials, the perfect 10, the amethyst impressions. Oh my goodness, can you even? That is so stinking exciting. The new trip, the fast 50s. This is this month's style drop, the sweets, the BOGO. Down here, bottom left, oh my gosh, the loop. So this is the weekly email that comes out, and it sounds like it takes a couple weeks for us all to get into the system when you become a new stylist. So the loop that comes out weekly, this is going to have all of the Style Boss news. Looks like it's the once a month thing that comes out. This is right here, right now. Any new, look at that bracelet, y'all. If you those impressions, okay. New trip details. We don't know where we're going yet, but it's a place they've never been. So we don't know where they've been. So it's kind of exciting. All the perfect 10, whatnot in there. So that is the field interface. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Hey, Jill, could you tell them what the difference with Sparkle registration between the 59 and the 159?
Absolutely. So the 159, they are going to put jewelry in the mail, $200 worth of jewelry that they choose. And it sounds like it's going to be different for everybody who does the 159, and it'll arrive during Sparkle, which you can do better price wise. So if money is tight, do the 59. You know, if you just had a killer launch party, maybe that's your little gifty to yourself. You get qualified and register at the 159 level, kind of thing. Your little present to yourself. That was it, right, Dina?
Yes, and there's something about an impressions bracelet we're getting too.
I don't quite know the details on that.
Okay, just so you know, it ends up being with the $200 and the impression bracelet, almost $400 for the extra $100 that you spend. But if you're having a great launch show, just get it free. In fact, when the samples come out, different from Premiere, we can always buy it 60% off. But y'all, with the specials that they offer for customers and for hostesses, do not buy samples. Just put in your own show. It's allowed. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Buy your jewelry via the customer specials and the hostess specials.
Can I add to that? You also get commission on your own order.
Exactly.
So you're getting your discount again, is what it mathematically winds up.
And it goes toward your net and non-sales. Yes.
And contests and promotions. And I mean, so definitely be your own customer. Definitely be a hostess. Every month you should have a show up on that show order, just sitting there waiting for anybody who may want to order during the month, that they can just click on that and it goes right into your order and you can take advantage of the hostess benefits. But when the new jewelry comes out, use any of your Rich Reward Club gift certificates and use yourself as a customer and a hostess. Really, that's the way to do that. Y'all, I'm running to a doctor's appointment. I love you. Jill, you're doing great. Keep going.
All right. So I was just going to segue. Thank you so much for your help, Dana. Oh my gosh. It's been fun working with you, girl. It's been fun being your friend. All right, so I'm going to move into the ITC training. Just a quick overview. We've covered some of this already. So if you were already in on that, I'll let you say goodbye. I promise not to take it personally. And I really only I have about 15 more minutes before I have to roll. So about 15 more minutes, I'm going to give you the quick little overview of the ITC. All right, you guys. Okay, the people of Park Lane. So Park Lane was founded in 1955 by a little couple, Shirley and Arthur Levine. Shirley, they got married at 16 and 19. In 1955, think of, you know, what the opportunities for women in 1955. And Shirley just felt, they both felt very called that they wanted to start something that they could that empower women, which that's my mission and vision, is to empower women to become all God has called them to be. And so they got a loan from their family and started Park Lane. And in the direct sales space, there was only 2 other direct sales companies. I think one of them was the Stanley Brush Company. So nothing pretty glamorous there. They started with the premise that they would never take more than 2% of the profits for themselves, that they would just pour back into the company, pour back, which is how they're able to do all these incredible programs for us. So they didn't take any money for 13 years. 13 years of Park Lane before they took any profits. Very fiscally sound, debt-free company. Arthur is a CPA, so when they realized that they needed office space, they bought an office building, took the piece that Park Lane needed, and rented the rest of it out to pay for the building. Like, just very, very fiscally managed and sound. In 2002, they have 8 children. 3 of the sons bought them out, but mom and dad made them sign in the contract, you're never taking more than 2% of the profits. Scott had mentioned to me that Park Lane actually owns 18 companies. Park Lane, or the family owns 18 companies, Park Lane being the only direct sales company, but just very diverse. They're a very diverse family. So love that. All right, resources. So that's a little bit about the people of Park Lane. The 3 brothers, they each play a major role in the company. Scott is the face that we'll see. He's the CEO. And then the other 2 brothers do the boring stuff, I think, for that. So resources, again, that field interface, the tutorials that are on there, the training tools, the weekly email, the loop is going to come out on Thursday. Right now, customer service, they had a live customer service number that they shut down with COVID. So if you have questions or whatnot, the letter C, the letter S at parklanejewelry.com. That's how we email customer service. Probably the biggest little hiccup that we're getting used to right now is when an order goes in, making sure it goes into the right spot. And I know many of us got frustrated. People were excited, they put an order in, but it didn't have our launch party link, so they don't get to count as one of our customers, which, okay, so you lost $20 in free jewelry. Well, except when she was number 10, and now it bumped all of those from $20 to $40. So, and that's where, you know what, it's all good. It's a learning curve. You're going to get more free jewelry. It's going to be okay. She's getting her jewelry, whatnot. Jennifer Bond, JBO, is what we could. Jennifer Bond is the national sales director that's been training our team. She said once an order goes in, it's in. Y'all, it's in the system. It cannot be moved. Now, JK, Jennifer Keller, our company vice president in Park Lane with us, she was able to get one moved, and I think that gave all of us hope. So just assume, I mean, you can ask, right? But assume the answer is going to be no, and it's just a little miracle gift from heaven if it can get moved. But for that, the 2 Facebook groups, get in there, the social graphics group and the stylist community, tons of stuff in there. All right, Park Lane objectives, working with our customers, that 2+4. And I meant to say with the cart share, it's a little arduous, but y'all, it reminds me of being at checkout with a live show. I'm gonna tear up, and how fun it was to work with that customer, that she feels great about her purchases, that she feels like she got a really great deal. The connection, the phone conversations I've had with people I haven't had in 20, 30 years. Oh, you guys, look at that cart share as a way to serve and love your customers, as a way to build relationships. When we build relationship, it's not about today's sale, right? It's about all the sales for future, and empower, I mean, just making her feel special and loved. You're her personal shopper, which was the piece I always loved about Premier. And when we moved online and had to move online, that piece went away. And I felt like I was selling. I don't want to sell. I want to serve. You can buy gift cards with Park Lane, and if the gift card of 15 or more can count as one of their two items or both of their items. So if they want to buy two $15 gift cards, that's their full price piece, and it's an email gift card. I have not done that yet. It's just in my notes. The style drop that comes out, that style drop is a super trendy item that comes out. You can earn it as a stylist. That is level 2 of the Rich Rewards Club. If you have a $2,500 net and non-month, you get the style drop for free. And it sounds like you get that style drop a month ahead of when it's going to be coming out. So you're wearing it, loving it, so that when it comes out for customers, and it's always one of those, it's $15 when you spend 40 kind of thing. I love how they do that. The unconditional replacement guarantee, 120 days, it's free. Y'all, the baby yanks it off her neck. You drive over it with your car. Like, oh my goodness. So the only thing it doesn't pay is if you lose it. So if you lose it, bummer. Let's host a show and get some new ones for free. So in the first 120 days, it's free. After that, it's $10 plus $7 shipping. They do have a lost earring policy. You pay for half price of the earring plus $10 shipping, I guess, and you're going to get a new pair. So if it arrives damaged, email customer service and they'll send a replacement with a prepaid envelope. So we know, I mean, stuff happens, stones are going to get shook loose kind of thing. If within 7 days, email customer service. Kim.
That didn't happen with me. I had a customer receive a necklace with a stone missing, and I thought I had heard that. So I sent an email, and they said that they have to send the RMA, the return authorization, back with the piece. But there was no return envelope. So I was a little bummed because I thought they'd send the new piece with an envelope that she could then send the broken piece back.
Oh.
But that's not what I got in the email. So,
can
can
you forward that email to me, Kim, and then I will send it to Jennifer Bond, so that if it has changed, that I'm reading straight from J-Bo's notes that I took on the 21st.
Yeah, this was an email that I got directly from them. I'll send it to you.
Perfect.
What's your I know I have it somewhere. What's your email?
JillRossJewelry@gmail.com.
Okay, I'll get it off to you.
Oh,
at gmail.com.
And Margaret, I see your question. Yes, the jewelry comes in cute little boxes. Now, when you look, it says Park Lane. It's this cute little white box. It's got the general cleaning instructions printed in the top of the lid. When you get your startup kit, it comes in the jewelry burritos. Jewelry burritos are really kind of exciting. So, all right, real quick, return policy. If she decides she just doesn't want it, she can get her money back within 30 days. And of course, they'll exchange it as well. Wear your jewelry. Get a compliment. Thanks, it makes me feel so good. It's one of the perks of my job. I get free jewelry. We all know that. All right, let's talk about getting qualified. Dana mentioned it a minute there. Getting qualified, again, it means nothing different for you as the stylist. It is your sponsor who really cares. And I love this about Park Lane. They do not want to become a company of kidnappers. I've kidnapped a couple kits in my day from other companies. Where you pay the price, you get their free stuff or the discount stuff, and you move on with your life with zero intention of a business. And I love that about Park Lane, that it's don't sponsor the hostess, don't sponsor the customer unless she wants a business. And that is going to protect you. It's going to allow you to have a great business. It's going to allow you to continue to have hostesses and customers. Whatnot. I feel like one of the demise that I saw in my Premier business was the $195 special that Premier did. And I sponsored all my best hostesses, sponsored all my best customers. That was the month that we promoted to executive director because it was based on the number of people on our team. And a whole bunch of people didn't do anything. And those hostesses didn't even have shows for themselves. And then I felt like I couldn't call Susie's mom, sister, best friend because Susie was a jeweler now, but Susie wasn't doing anything. So it was this, I think, the start of the spiral for so many of our premier businesses that we couldn't reach out to those people for a year, right? Until she came up for renewal and then didn't renew. Now there was a couple success stories that came out of the 195, but way more not. So that you as a business owner putting on that business hat of, if she flat out tells you, I don't want a business, don't sign her up. Because unless she becomes qualified, she does nothing. No trips for you, no promotion incentives for you. She has to be qualified for you to promote. She has to be qualified for, now you're still going to get her commission on her sales, but if she doesn't sell anything, does that make sense, y'all? So as the sponsor, so now let's talk about the 5 weeks. So pull your calendar real quick. Again, Park Lane works on the week. So, and it's that 5 weeks starts from your first sale. So you're picking out your free jewelry, $2,500. You pick out 2,502. That's your first sale. So if you're truly going to do a Dana Doherty move and not start until February, make sure you spend $24.99 or pick out $24.99 in jewelry when you sign up. Don't sign up for a sparkle box. Don't have anybody on the launch party if you really truly want to wait till February to get launched, because people are going to buy stuff, y'all, and then you're going to be like, ah. So the way it works, let's say you picked out your jewelry or Sunday, whatnot. You've got gals on the launch. You've got orders that go in on the 11th. That means the 13th is week 1. So whether you have orders that go in from the 7th to the 11th, 7th to the 13th, that's week 1, 13. Then we count out 2, 3, 4, 5. So February 10 would be your magic day to become qualified. And it's 1,000 net plus non. So all those sparkle boxes count, all of the $25 items, $10, $15 items count toward that. So becoming qualified. Any questions on that? All right. I love this, you guys. I love this. And from a woman who wants to build a business, I want to empower you. I want y'all making money. I want y'all helping your family. They're just, oh my goodness, to have those options. Okay. All right. $300 net to get is the minimum for hostess rewards. The hostess always gets, so here's our hostess plan. It's the 5-star hostess plan. Star number 1, she can take any item up to $200 for $25. That's her thank you present. That olive necklace would be a good option. Number 2, the 2nd star in the hostess program, she gets, with 10 orders on her show, she's going to get $40 per order, 10 or more, $40 per order. If she has less than 10, as long as it's a $300 net show, she's going to get $20 per order in free jewelry. Star number 3, she gets 4 items at half price. Y'all, you make commission on those. That is part of your net sales. It's kind of exciting. Star number 4, she gets those fast 50s. They always get, you have the option as the stylist to give her 2 fast 50s, depending on the incentive. Obviously, right now it's 5 fast 50s. Star number 5, every show that books from her show, she gets another thank you gift at their show. So when she gets 5 parties booked, at Susie's party, she's going to get to pick a $200 item for $25. Kind of exciting for her because she's going to want to feel, and she counts as an order. I think she counts as an order on that show to help the hostess get to her 10. All right. So when you're coaching your hostess, the focus is on 10. How do we get 10 orders? Well, let's get 20 people to watch the live. How do you get 20 people to watch the live? You invite 50, 60, 70, right? So the goal is to get 20 wish lists. Wish lists turn into sales. So get 20 wish lists and we can get 10 orders. All right, there's no minimums in Park Lane until you have a downline. So they call commission is what I make on my personal sales. Downline overrides is what I make on my team, is their verbiage there. And it's $500 net sales or one qualified recruit in the month. And that unlocks the next month's commission. Downline override, sorry. You'll still make your personal commission and you won't lose your team. You just don't collect the downline overrides from the team. All right, last but not least, every Monday night, and I'm probably for a long time, because we're all figuring this out, we're gonna have my goal is a 20-30-minute Zoom call with Jill's team Sparkle every Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, just so it's not too late for my East Coast people. I know that's early for you West Coast gals, but Laura has been so gracious. She's gonna upload all of those Zoom calls to the Jill's Team Sparkle YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel from Laura. Thank you so much. So she's gonna shoot the link out for that, and all of these Zooms will be uploaded there. That said, I love to see your faces, and especially those of you who I wasn't on a team with before, to get to know you guys. And again, I want those super interactive, lots of questions and whatnot. And Dana's going to help me with that. So if there's a Monday I can't make, she'll help with that. The last Monday of every month is the big Team Sparkle meeting with JK. So that, again, same time, it'll be on JK's Zoom link. Go into Team Sparkle. The Zoom link is in there. And I think that's it. Yes, Paulette, it's Monday night. It's gonna be 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. my East Coast girls. Dion says it's only $300 to qualify for overrides till you get to area leader. I didn't know that, Dion. That's stinking exciting. Oh my goodness, I hadn't seen that one yet. Kim.
Jennifer Keller's meeting is at what time? The last Monday of every month?
Yep, same time. It's gonna be 5 p.m. for West Coast gals.
Okay, thank you. I didn't get it written down.
Just that to keep us, and then we'll, as we need to, pop in on a Saturday morning trying to catch everybody up. So don't forget, Park Lane is offering this special through next Wednesday, the 13th. And it's for Premier Gals. It's for Premier Gals to help get us up and running. That said, you had a Premier hostess or customer who wants to jump in because she wants a business, offer it to her. Absolutely offer it to her. She did not need to have a Premier Designs jeweler number in order to qualify for that. So offer that opportunity to her. And I'm blown away at what God has done in a month. It is really, and I'm just honored that you guys would just take a chance on me. Really, you don't know Park Lane at all, but you know me, so I'm honored by that. I've got 3 more minutes. Any last questions, and I'll let you guys get on with your day. Oh, Christy, look at you. We're just gonna like be Zoom like aficionado. Look at with her little cheery emoji on there.
I just have to share.
Yes, Paulette.
This is like from 19, I don't know, 79, 85, I don't know, something like that. We don't throw anything away in my mother's house, and this was Park Lane back in the day, so just sharing.
It's like mom knew one day. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, girls. Well, here's my rule. You can never call me at a bad time because I don't answer the phone if it's a bad time. So those of you that don't have my phone number yet, I'm going to pop it. I'll just tell you, 830-446-6666. 6803. 830-446-6803. Are you going crazy, Christy? Repeat that, Jill. You can never call me at a bad time. Again, I don't answer the phone at a bad time. If it's a quick question, hey, Jill, I just need 3 minutes. I can fit 3-minute phone calls in all day. You need 30 minutes? We probably need to schedule something. Okay, promise? I'll never pick up the phone if it's a bad time. And you tell me if it's just a quick little thing and I can just quickly get to you. Or I'll answer the phone and say, hey, I've got 3 minutes. And you'll say, Jill, I need 30. And I'll say, how about tomorrow at 10? All right. Use that chat box. I know the Jill's Team Sparkle chat it's kind of, that's a quick question little thing there that y'all were helping each other with that. If it's driving you crazy, put the notification on mute. So it's there if you have a question and need it. The same with JK's Team Sparkle Facebook page. Throw your questions on there as well. That is the purpose of that group, is for all of us we're all learning together. And I saw a gal with a question and I just called her on Messenger and we had a chat. And I know one of you had a question and Stacy Nichols called you. Connie, was it you? I can't remember. Stacy Nichols just picked up the phone and called. So we're the sisterhood bringing this premier culture over here to Park Lane along with us. So, all right, you guys. Thank you again for your time. It's so fun to see your faces. Oh, I love you guys. I cannot wait to get to know you and for y'all to get to know each other, because you all are just like amazing. Oh, Margaret, are you saying goodbye or you have a question?
Somebody asked about Canada, and I had a Canada hostess the other day. Can they order from us?
No, in the other countries, the Park Lane has sold franchises to those other companies, so it's within the country. So if you've got a friend in Canada who wants to order Park Lane, tell her, hey, go get connected.
But we
There's
don't
going to be
get credit.
Right. Sorry. Now, if somebody signs up to become a stylist, you'll get that 2% referral credit for that.
All right.
All
Thanks.
right, ladies. Well, I will see you Monday night. Actually, I'm going to be running a little late Monday night. We've got a 6 o'clock basketball game. So Dana doesn't know this yet, but she's running it. So I'll hopefully just a little bit later on Monday, and we'll see y'all then. All right, get registered for Sparkle. All right.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Have a great day, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.